Hello, hello, and welcome, or should I say ho, 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 Christmas cousins. I'm Cousin Chad.
And I'm Cousin Seth.
Cousin Seth.
And I am not going cross-eyed. Trying to, I don't know, merge different screens or split them in half. I don't know what I was doing, but I think I got it under control now.
Okay, all right. Well, what Seth was doing, Cousin Seth, to you all, Cousin Seth is pulling up the article for what we're doing on today's episode, which is previewing week 2 of the Hallmark Countdown to Christmas movies. I'm very excited. Yes, and Seth is so excited. Seth, you're so excited you didn't even have the article. You wanted to be surprised at the end, which I love. So,
especially after an amazing kickoff weekend last weekend.
Right? Yeah. Great couple movies. But Seth, before we go into it, really quickly, for those of you who don't know, I'm Cousin Chad. Mm-hmm. And this podcast is because I love the holidays.
I knew that.
You knew that. Oh, okay.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's it. It's been a great episode. Thanks, everybody. And so I'm Cousin Chad. I love the seasons. I love the holidays. My dear Cousin Seth was not celebrating and partaking enough in these holiday festivities. I said, Cousin Seth. He said, Cousin Chad. I said, Cousin Seth. He said, dude, I got a tattoo. I said, dude. And then, where was I, Seth? So
we got stuck in a loop. That got sidetracked somewhere else.
Time loop, too. Time, space, continuum, wormhole. But anyway, I digress. We digress. We do that on this show.
We do.
But I said, Seth, let's follow your journey. Let's go through the seasons, the holidays, do all these fun, festive activities. We've garnered quite a following. We've made a lot of friends along the way. We've had a lot of fun. So that's what the Christmas Cousins podcast is. If you haven't listened before, thank you for joining us. Cousin Seth, What is the latest count? I know you hand count all of our listeners. What is our latest account? Let's get a drum roll going. What number are we up to in terms of listeners?
I think you're going to like this because we actually had a fairly sizable jump today, putting us at 2.873 million listeners. Unbelievable.
But Seth, last week we were at 27 million. Now we're at 2.873.
I'm sorry, 28. I apologize. I always do that.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay.
So I'm at a considerable fall off. Yeah, 28 million. I apologize.
And shout out to our one of our listeners from Ireland, Sean McCormick, who we saw listening to the Joe the Christmas Aficionado live. That was cool that he was also a big Christmas Cousins fan. So thank you. I love seeing that international from all over. But Cousin Seth, before we get into the movie real fast, you promised to drink 18 PSLs by October 31st. This is now October 23rd, 9 days to go. You were at 12 to go recently. I have a feeling you're at 12 to go. Cousin Seth, give us the breaking news. What number are you at? Everyone's waiting.
That has not moved at all. Although, I'm sorry. I don't know. It's getting colder. I know I keep going to that. It's getting colder, so maybe that's going to spark. I don't know.
Are you bailing? Are you not going to make your 18 by the 31st? That's my question.
I don't know. I don't
Are
think
you too punk rock
to do it. I mean, that's 8 days from now.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I have to. It's not one of the couple of the days we have to double up.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Can we reevaluate? I don't know. Reevaluate. Can I drink one more and be done with this?
I mean, it's up to you, Seth. You did make a promise to all of our millions and millions of listeners and the Christmas Cousins community out there. They'll be pretty disappointed. I mean, I'm worried. I'm worried that there could be, riots, people going wild in the streets.
No, the car exploded.
You know that punk song, The Wild on the Streets? That's a great one. It's like, wild in the streets, running. That's what's going to happen, Seth. So
complete anarchy.
I think it might lead to total anarchy, which maybe that's what you want. I don't know, Seth. So
no. Oh, they're going to guilt me into drinking the other 12? Oh.
Here's Seth. Cracking it open.
All right.
Nonstop. Wait, aren't you taking a long drive this weekend with Mrs. X. That gives you a lot of time to drink PSLs. Get him decaf.
Yeah, it's not the caffeine that bothers me.
You heard him. He said, "Yeah, everybody, we got it." Oh,
I'm locked in. Oh.
You're locked in.
I'll try.
You let me know.
I'll try to knock out a couple this weekend. I think I can get 2 done this weekend.
Okay. 2. Okay.
I'll sometime next week.
Okay. Well, you keep us updated, Seth.
I will.
I'm very excited. You're going to smash the record, and I hope you don't let us all down. I hope that's not the case, Seth, because you're our champion.
Yeah, maybe if we had like a benchmark of like what the average consumer is. Maybe 18 was just too high.
Maybe. That's a good question. What is the average?
Let's start backpedaling, trying to get out of this right now. You know what else I'm thinking? It's probably not good to have that much in your system over such a short period of time.
Yeah, we don't want to kill you, Shay. Yeah. Shay, you can't do it.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Yeah, what are you trying to kill Cousin Seth? Shay, it's on me. It's on me. So, all right, Cousin Seth. Well, you let us know. You have fun at Toledo. I know you said you're going to be looking for some good Christmas stores on your road trip with Mrs. X this weekend.
Yeah, on the way. Hopefully, we'll see some stuff. So, yeah, my eyes will be peeled.
Will you be buying ornaments that say Toledo, Ohio?
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure we'll go by someplace that has ornaments, but I'm almost certain that we're going by somewhere that has ornaments.
Right. So. And do you think, Toledo one would be, that's one you've always wanted to have, a Toledo, Ohio ornament.
Hopefully there's one there. Fingers crossed. I can't think of a more perfect place to get one.
Fingers crossed, then caught himself. See, you're learning. You're becoming a true broadcaster, Seth. I love it. So where were we? We are here to talk about these movies, Seth. It's not all about you every second, you know. I know. We have 4 movies. This is the first week with the Thursday night movie as well, the Hallmark Movies and Mysteries. So we're starting with, this one is going, it looks like fun. It's called This Time Each Year. So This Time Each Year, starring Allison Sweeney and Niall Matter. Once happily married and thriving as a family, a couple in the midst of a trial separation are working hard to co-parent their young son. Nothing like co-parenting, trial separation, once happily married to spark those Christmas vibes.
Right. Yeah.
So back to I love that the new one comes on Thursday night, though. It's like, the early weekend kickoff. I know a lot of people like this Niall Matter. Every movie I see him in, I don't love that much. I know he had that good one last year where he was like calling in with the turkey making thing, which was good, but not great. I don't know. Allison Sweeney's good. But this being the first Thursday movie of the year, this is week 2 already. I am in. Seth, what are your thoughts?
I mean, let's say after a great previous weekend, I don't know how you bring light and excitement and joy during a time of trial separation. I mean,
yeah.
Hopefully, a lot of our listeners have not gone through that, but
yes.
Really very heavy. It's like a very heavily layered premise, but
it's a lot going on. Right. Well, will you watch it from the hotel or something while you're away, or will you be too busy partying, painting Toledo red, as they say? Shay.
Yeah, that's what goes down there. Yeah, it does. I'll watch it this weekend. I will have some time. Okay. I'll have some time to knock out a few movies. So
okay. And fill us in. Last week you watched Twas the Day Before Christmas. We know that. If you're listening and you haven't heard yet, we have a fantastic review of that with Joe the Christmas Aficionado and Casey from At the Heart of Reviews, the Hallmark movie expert. That was a really fun show. Seth did. And by the way, if you're listening, can we get a rating and a review? We need to read some new reviews. I want to read some on air. I haven't checked lately, but I recall seeing it the last time I checked at least. So Seth, did you watch the other movie, not the Scouting for Christmas, but the Holiday Crashers movie?
I have not. No.
Okay.
It's that.
It's a good one. I think you'll like it. It's fun.
Okay. Yeah. You guys, you and Mr. Aficionado, Joe, were raving about it. So.
Yes. And I watched it with cousin wife Leslie, who doesn't love all these, and she really liked it too. So I think that's a good sign. So,
okay. Absolutely.
Yes. Next one, Friday night, Operation Nutcracker, Friday, October 25th. Now, this is weird. because this one was already on, I believe, their app, like the Hallmark Movies Now app. So this is like a preview on the Hallmark channel, but it was on their app, I think, this summer or something, or maybe last year. And
it debuted on Hallmark Movies Now as part of Christmas in July. So
yes, okay, that's what it was, right? Christmas in July. So it doesn't say what it's about. Now, Christopher Russell, he's pretty good. He was the one last year. He was like a house renovator guy towards the end. 2 years ago, he played like a hunky guy who was like colorblind. So he's like, I'm hideous, I'm colorblind. He like put his colorblind special glasses on. He was like a model.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, like in the movie, they're like, I'm hideous, and they like pull out the pigtail, like one of those kind of things.
Okay.
But it was good. But Ashley Newborough is she's fantastic. She's in Small Town Christmas, which, as you know, is one of my favorites too.
Yes, I've heard that name several times, mostly coming from you. But
yes, so she's really good. I have not seen Operation Nutcracker yet. Friday night, I actually I will watch this. I don't know if I'll watch it on Friday night or not, but I will be watching it. So that's we're on Friday now. Here, this one's interesting. I want to get your thoughts on this one. Saturday night, the Christmas Charade, or as you say, charade, stars Rachel Scarston, Corey Sevier. A cautious librarian, you probably remember, I don't know if you remember this, reading about this, the write-up. A cautious librarian raised by home security experts finds herself in a real-life adventure when a blind date mix-up leads her into an undercover FBI operation. Can you get the Christmas feel, Seth?
Right.
Forced to pose as the girlfriend of Special Agent Josh, she helps him track down an art thief targeting the St. Nicholas Ruby at a Christmas Eve charity ball. Seth, this is like an action thriller Christmas movie, like The Rock has one coming out, which we will be covering, the red one, which looks really good, actually. That's fun, and we'll cover that. I want to see that in the theaters. What do you think about the Christmas Charade, Seth?
Yeah, I mean, even though the storyline, I mean, it's action adventure, which will be a nice change of pace, I think, from the usual Hallmark movie. It'll be interesting to see how they do it. I have to imagine a lot of the scenes will be, I mean, everything will be decorated for Christmas, so you'll get that. But yeah, I'll see it. I'll watch it. I'm excited for it. That's this Saturday.
Okay. That is Saturday night. Remember, we have to pick one of these four to cover, so keep that in mind too. For me, I don't want cautious librarians. I don't want home security experts. I don't want FBI. I don't want agents. I don't want art thieves. I want snowball fights, hot cocoa making, gingerbread, snow, blizzards. This one, that's a no for me. I'm not into it right now, but we'll see what happens. Give it the 15, 20-minute shot, but I don't know. Now, this one is intriguing. The 5-Year Christmas Party. Do you want to read this one, Seth? Do you have it up?
Sunday, October 27th, starring Katie Findlay and Jordan Fisher. I have no idea who either of them are. Each holiday season for 5 years, former high school theater rivals Alice and Max reunite in Chicago to work at a catering company's Christmas parties. While their undeniable chemistry grows, the timing is never right for romance until the company final season pushes them to confront their true feelings. As they say goodbye to the job that brought them together, they might finally find love in the most unexpected way. I can say I bored myself. At the same time, I dropped out of therapy. I was like, I'm sick of talking about myself. I got nothing else.
What are you thinking? This is Chicago. It looks like it takes place in some bars, confronting feelings. Is this about you, Seth?
Exactly. I didn't want to say anything, but I might have snuck a script in. I like they're in Chicago. As soon as I read that, I was like, oh, great, it's in Chicago. I'm like, yeah, it's going to hate it. Because it sounds like, the whole thing is presumably going to take place in Chicago, I guess.
Right. Now, let me ask you, you said last week you were watching Twas the Day Before Christmas, and as you were watching, you're saying, I think Cousin Chad will like this, or Cousin Chad won't like that.
Yes.
So I guess
I know.
My proclivities for these, what I like and what I don't like.
Well, I know, obviously a movie or a scene that's got a lot of Christmas to it. It gives you that Christmas feel, and through the whole movie, yeah, you don't want it to take place in the city. It can start off there, and you'll take that under protest.
Right. They need
So
5 minutes, get in the airport.
right, yeah, absolutely. A rush scramble out of town is perfect for you. You're like, good,
Right.
good. So
Preferably by car through snow-covered mountains. That's the best way to do it.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so this is each holiday season for 5 years. So this has an arc over 5 years. Now, towards the day before Christmas, all took place in like 1.5 or 1 day, basically. So this is over 5 years, which is interesting. What do you? So now we have the 4: Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Let's pick our movie that we're going to cover this week. I know Christmas cousin Mary emailed and said, I'd like you guys to let us know what movie you're going to be covering so I can watch it and then enjoy better your review. And,
nice.
and we'll be doing that next week too. So that's what we're doing every week for these 10 weeks, which is fun. It's already week 2, which is still fun. By the time it gets like week 8, it's going to be like, oh my gosh, this has gone too fast.
I just saw something, 63 days till Christmas?
Really?
That's nuts.
That's crazy. It's like Christmas is at the door.
It is. Yeah. Don't answer. I'm not certain that it could be Christmas at that door.
No.
You never know who's going to walk in.
It's Halloween. Oh, no. What's going on in there, Seth? Jeez.
I don't know. Having some work done.
Yeah, okay. There we go. Seth just ran out. So, Seth, between the 4 movies, this time each year, Operation Nutcracker, what's the other one? The Christmas Charade, or the 5-year Christmas Party. What is your vote for what we cover?
All right. Oh, wow. Well, I don't think we should do Operation Nutcracker. Okay. It played over the summer. People probably saw it, whether they liked it. They may tune out. I may tune out. You may tune out.
Totally agree. I am interested in it, but I totally agree. It's not a true debut, so it's probably already been covered 1,000 times too. So
yeah.
Right. Seth is doing this by the process of elimination. This is fascinating.
Yes. Let's see how this goes.
Okay.
That's all I got.
There's the Art Thief movie. Is that for you?
I'm going to say it comes down to what is it? This time each year, or the 5-year Christmas party. Yeah, it'd be nice. You know, you're not going to love it, but it might be cool.
Sethy, I am 100% in agreement with you, and I couldn't decide either. Now, between the two. So I guess I'm casting the deciding vote because we agree on the 2, or do you want to say which one? Do you have a preference between the 2?
No, I really don't. I'm easy either way.
All things being equal, we'll record this on Monday. So if we do the 5-year Christmas party, we have to watch it all in real time Sunday night. The one on Thursday, we could watch in parts maybe if it's not great, or watch, record it and not have to watch the commercials. But that being said, I'd rather, between the 2.
And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for.
Seth, I think we should cover, because it's so unique and different, we should cover the 5-year Christmas party.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a bold move.
Well, I have a beloved cousin in Chicago. I'd like to, your take on it will be really interesting, right? Maybe we can have festive cousin Bob come on and do a review. That could be fun because he's a Chicago guy. Maybe you guys will know area things. So something like that could be fun. And I like that it's over 5 years. I want to see how they do that. It's a 5-year Christmas party. So if we're judging, are we going to watch a 5-year Christmas party or a 5-year trial separation? Which one's going to be more fun? Yeah,
sure.
So, all right, that's it. That's going to be it. 5-year Christmas party Sunday night. Right. I will be watching the one on Thursday. I will be checking out Operation Nutcracker. I will probably be giving it a pass on the other one. I don't even care if people say it's good because I just don't want to see like action and art thieves and stuff. They had one with was it a few years ago? I forget. whatever. But anyway, I didn't like it. They were like at a stakeout, the Santa stakeout, I think it was called. And
Okay.
I was like, I don't want to, like theft and things like that on Christmas.
Well, here, I'll throw you a curveball right now. It might blow your mind. Why don't I have to take a little responsibility for my being around here? How about I watch? Well, we'll do Sunday night. You're like, oh, this is great. I'm committing him to something. He's doing it to himself. Yeah, keep doing the shooting sound. It's perfect because what I'm doing to my foot right now. All right, so we'll do 5-year Christmas party. It's decided. You're going to give Operation Nutcracker the sniff test.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And then, I'll probably watch it. I will watch the Christmas Charade and report back.
Cheers.
Oh,
We can do that as a separate episode or, a roundtable discussion, whatever format you want to use.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
I know.
Cousin
Right?
Seth committing himself. This is wonderful dedication to the show.
Only 160 something episodes in. Is this initiative? I think that's what this is.
I think so. Now, I remember you did something with our specific cousins where I thought you took the initiative of it, and then it turns out you didn't actually take the initiative. You were pushing, cajoled by somemeone else.
Yes, I was a pawn. I was absolutely a pawn. I was like, do you want to put your hand up there? I'm your puppet.
Yeah, we don't have to go into specifics, but that was funny because I was so proud of you. I'm like, well, Seth set that all up by himself. And turns out you did it. But
no, I did not.
Are you going to be singing that drunk karaoke in Toledo? That's your jam.
I have a feeling it's got to be somewhere in my brain, just permanently there.
It's there for sure. All right. Well, I love that idea. So you're going to watch that. You're going to report back. Maybe you'll report back, and maybe we'll have on like Joe, the Christmas aficionado, because we know he's going to watch all these if he's interested, of course.
Yeah, true.
And I will sit back not having watched it, and I'll just kind of ask questions, and you guys can tell me about it, and I can determine if I'll watch it or some kind of fun game.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do it.
I don't know. Okay. So the 5-year Christmas party, everybody, thank you so much. Please give us a rating and review. It takes a minute. If you're still listening 23 minutes in, give us a minute of your time, please. And write us, christmascousinspod@gmail.com. That's christmascousinspod@gmail.com. Or find us on Instagram and Facebook at Christmas Cousins Pod. Cousin Seth runs the Facebook. So you want to talk to him directly? Hit him up. I run the Instagram. You also want to talk to Seth? Hit me up on Instagram and I'll track him down. Don't worry. So, and
many ways.
Yes, exactly. I field your emails about you all day long in messages, Seth. It's like my full-time job. But audience, thank you for joining us as always.
Yes, thank you, everyone.
Cousin Seth, thank you for making it a party.
Thank you. Thank you for hosting and bring your special little flair to it. DJ extraordinaire.
Yeah, baby. All right, thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time.